Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'd just like to start out by apologizing because I haven't gotten to get a video out for you guys in a few days, or actually it's probably been about a week now. I've been really busy and things have come up and the motivation has just not been here to put out a video. So here I'm back and I'm going to try my best to keep on coming with the consistent videos, and I'm going to keep on doing my best to go forward. So in this video, I'd just like to start out by letting you guys know I'm just tinkering with the city that I have today, making some adjustments of some of the stuff that I don't like. Now, I'm sure as the city gets larger, I'm going to be able to find so many things that I don't like in the city and just change them, make so many changes as I go. So right there, I made a loop into the tunnel, and that cleans up a little bit. Looks really nice. Traffic flows better. I got rid of that weird wonky tunnel just because I had an idea that I liked, but I just thought it wouldn't really work. Decided to create an off ramp there just to ease up the traffic flow. So the main goal for this video is to really ease traffic flow and make a city that functions pretty well. And what I discovered is, with all the tinkers that I've made, that I really do suck at this game. So if you guys want to watch someone who really knows what they're doing, I'd suggest finding another video or finding another provider. But if you want to learn the game as I learned the game and really build a knowledge base as someone who is a beginner and building each level of knowledge as you go, maybe this is the right spot for you. But if you want some high elite tier gameplay, you might want to just keep going to the next channel. If I might recommend Biffa, he's probably the best City Skylines YouTuber going right now. I really like his videos. I've been watching a few, and I actually picked up a lot of his mods. Now, they're not installed in this video. After the video, I went in and I was like, I want this guy's mods. So I went and I installed them. And so next video, those mods are going to be in place. Not all of his mods loaded through. I didn't keep all of them. I don't have the DLC that costs extra. Not all of the DLC. I do have Campus Life DLC, so you will see a campus on this map. As I get more DLC, I will be able to add more things to the city, but we're just going with vanilla and the vanilla, whoops, the vanilla roads and the vanilla vanilla assets, all those things. And we're just going to go with the mods Biffa has and the campus DLC. So, and we'll hopefully add more DLCs as we go on. The next one I want is mass transit. I do have the cash to throw at it. Just I'd like to learn everything about the game over here before I add mass transit to my map. I will probably need it eventually though, and I will get that. I just don't have it right now. I don't have the need for it right now. So I'm making some adjustments to the bus loops. I make some pretty hefty adjustments coming up, and I really actually think that as I build the city, I'm gonna have to keep changing the bus loops. I end up building a hub right now, so you can see I'm just trying to figure out a spot to put it in. So it's an offshoot of that road there, and it's just a little loop. And I put in some commercial buildings, and I put in a bus stop, a few bus stops, and I put some walking tracks for people to connect. And it's a really popular spot now. And what I want to do is make like a little tunnel through the mountain that goes to the highway. So that way it's a direct route for the buses to get to the hub. And then I want to build, obviously the tunnel will go to the highway, and then off the highway we'll get to Smucktown. And I want to build a hub where people can walk to the industrial area that's next to Smucktown. And I also want the hub to be like kind of on both sides of the highway. I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull that off yet, but I'm gonna figure out a way. So there's that loop that I just put in there, the north end of the town, and I'm gonna connect it to the main loop of the town. And I end up putting a second main loop in the town. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with the buses inside of Tunnel Hills just yet. I want to get that. I don't have that hub that I told you about just a second ago built yet. That's my future plans that I told you about there. So once I build the second hub and connect the hubs with fast access for buses, I'm gonna have a lot better of a city. and I'm gonna have to make adjustments to the current hub that I built. Although I am happy with how functional it is uh, and how central it is. I am not happy with the way it looks. I think I can do a little bit better. That loop that I have right now is a little big and a little wonky. It's not nearly done now, so it's hard to judge just how I do it, but it turns out pretty good though. I'm happy with it regardless of the criticisms I have. So right now I'm just putting in paths connecting the roads for walkers to get across the city. And it goes to show a lot of people walk to that bus stop from the other city and they don't actually use the bus, even though I put in a bus loop. Some people do use the bus, and maybe I might remove some of the bus stops in the north end of Tunnel Hills in order to have a faster route for people further away from the bus stop that can't walk. And maybe I'll put in some walking tunnels to get from remote locations of the town to the hub. I want people to be able to walk to the hub and then get anywheres. Eventually, I'm going to have a more dense downtown area on the waterfront where the land value is high, and I'm going to need to put a central hub, a ginormous central hub there with metro and train and bus and subway. Oh, that's metro. Sorry, I said that twice. I'm going to put in so many different ways of transporting individuals in that hub, and it's going to connect to the Schmuckville hub that's going to be in the next episode, and the Tunnel Hills hub that I'm currently building in this episode. So really, this is just a tinker video, guys. Maybe if this is further down the line, maybe skip ahead to the next video, and you guys can get some expansion of my city. I will be doing the Schmuck hub, so I have a little offshoot where the buses can come and then hook up with the other bus loop, and then this is where I put in all the bus stops. So you can see there's so many people at that bus stop on the main road there, and I really want the buses to just come off the main road, have their own little thing, and then the people can look, the crowds and herds of people just going crazy. Where are they going? Right now I'm just trying to figure out where they're going, but I guess they're going to their homes and their locations they have to go. The buses aren't going fast enough, so they're not waiting for it anymore. So I noticed that there's so much traffic backed up here and I need to do something. So I eventually tinkered with a few different off-ramp ideas. So I put in a little wonky one there, and I eventually come to settle with something that's all right. It's not the most fanciest. I really don't like this junction area, all these junctions that I have. I think it's going to need an overhaul someday. Yeah, I actually looking at it now, it's going to get an overhaul. Maybe in the next Tinker episode, which might not be for another few episodes. Maybe I'll tinker a little bit in each episode, and yeah, I don't know what my plan is. I just want to play the game and have fun and just bring out content for you guys. My first video was well received. My second video, not as much. I'm hoping this one can get as much recognition as my first one. I was really happy with how my first one did, and I'm hoping that maybe I can keep on going with an uptrend with my videos as the quality hopefully is getting better. I think I'm getting better at making videos. Maybe the effort is not yielding the results that I think it should, but if I keep on moving forward, the quality of my videos will increase regardless of if the tinkering that I'm doing behind the scenes is helping the actual quality of my product. If I continue my work, the quality of my product will become better over time, and that will hopefully allow more audience members to join and have a good time watching my videos. I'm not so sure if the time-lapse function is the best method. Maybe a better idea would be if I slowed it down, did shorter videos. Although I get less productivity done in my videos, it would be easier for me to record gaming sessions. I would have to make each gaming session more meaningful, but if I slow it down, then the watcher can have a better idea of what I'm doing in real time. Even though it's not in real time, it's at fast time, but not as fast as the current pace is right now. So I start running into a few budget problems in my city. and a bunch of issues, and I make a few adjustments where I'm not entirely happy. I'm putting in a town area up in the right hand side, and I'm not sure if I'm in love with it yet. I might end up tearing it all down and leaving it as like countryside, maybe fixing it up, making it look nice. I'm not in love with it, and the stuff that I'm not in love with, it honestly can get destroyed in any episode because if I don't love it, I don't want to keep it in my city. You know, if I have a good idea, I'm gonna try it. If I like it, I'm gonna try to tinker it until it's perfect for my standards. But I'm gonna do my best. Even if you see something that I build and I leave it and you don't think it's the best it can be, you know, I'm gonna come back. I'm not the type of person to just leave something and I am the type of person to leave something, but I'm not the type of person to leave something and then never come back and make it perfect. I want to make my city, well, not perfect, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make it really good and really, really good, like something that I can just hang my hat on at the end of the day and be like, wow, I'm really happy with how my city turned out, and I put out a really good video because my city turned out really good. That's what I want to feel at the end of the day. So I told you guys I plan on building the university, and some time I'm going to put in a subway system. I'm practicing in another world with subway systems and how people like to use it. And, you know, going long distances, people seem not to like to use the subway. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do just yet. Um, I might do a little bit of research, find out what's the best way to use the subway and get your citizens around. I'm probably going to end up doing that. So the current transport systems that I'm using, they're all right. They suit the purposes that I've set when I've built them, but just think that putting in metro, putting in more train, putting in a subway, well, that's metro, my bad. I keep saying that, guys. Sorry. Putting in all that stuff, I'm gonna have a lot of problems solved in my city, but I just can't really afford it right now. Um, yeah. So I'm getting ready to build an industrial area, just a little small industrial area. Now, it is a little messy having these small little settlements everywhere, so I'm not entirely in love with what I have right now. Perhaps some adjustments is necessary for this area. I do make, yeah, I just kind of make a little offshoot, a small little loop, and just have just not too many industrial areas, just a little bit, just so that way the industrial need is met, but not so to a point where I have buildings that are being built going out of business. Yeah, so I end up building a bunch of industrial area there, and then they all start burning down. So I have to move. I end up building a road from that dirt road all the way down to the industrial area, and then I move the fire station for that little town in the middle. So here I'm going back to the hub. Now the main focus of this video, well, the main project of this video is the hub. So I'm putting in high density commercial areas right there. And I end up taking some out just so that way the traffic's alleviated in that bus loop. I do leave some just so that way the hub has commercial areas and people, because people are always there. It makes a little night happening spot. And I put in some offices as well, so people can get to their offices pretty easily. Yeah, so the top right or the middle right of the screen there, where there's no houses built, I don't like that area. It looks awkward, although maybe salvageable if I put in like an actual road other than that dirt road. I just kind of put something temporary in where the road I'm putting the fire station on right there, I'm not happy with. I think I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. So I end up adding a little country road, and then they take me home to the place. I'm gonna get copywritten. Just kidding. Sorry guys. I'm really into that song. It's such a good song. Everybody's been singing it. It's been on TikTok nonstop. Nonstop. So I told you guys about the updated bus the updated bus route plan that I have. I also talked about the university, the subway, the Schmuck Hub. So I also mentioned how I want to walk underneath, and I also mentioned everything else that I wanted to say, I believe. Oh yeah, I wanna, I really wanna do a lot of changes to the hub I built today, even though I do put a lot of work into the hub today. Um, it does not change much to what it's like right now. I want to put in a subway system there. I want to put in more walking paths. I want to put in that back bus route to get under the mountain into the highway really quickly so that way they don't have to use the big giant loop in Tunnel Hills. I want to fix that weird wonky road. I want to make Schmuckville a more sustainable place because it's gone downhill. At the end of the video, I noticed that there's a lot of people moving out. They'd rather live in Tunnel Hills. I'm not certain that that's the reason why they move out of Smuckville, but I'm just having a hard time getting people back. I do take the library out, and that's potentially why people leave, or possibility, but there just wasn't enough people using the library there. I had to move it. It just wasn't getting used. Maybe it's a matter of me adding something cool, a park or a plaza that might make them happier there. But yeah, I'm just kind of focusing on, helping the citizens be happier with their air, fire, and their health and their education. And I really want to have the education at a really high level before I build a university, which is going to be on the horizon. Not certain if that's going to be in the next video or not. Probably won't be. Probably in the next 2 to 3 videos, you'll see a university campus video where I build my university campus. I want it to be kind of central in the city. I want it to be close to the city. So that way, for the sports games, the people can come from every direction to a hub, a sports metro hub, like a transport hub, similar to the one I built in this episode. Another hub, I'm going to have these hubs everywhere, and it's going to be how people get around my city. It's going to be so awesome having just hubs and hubs and hubs for people to get around. And I want to have a cool transport system with the vanilla products available. I'm certain for more advanced players, they're probably like, I do this in all my cities. This isn't advanced gameplay. This is just basic. Well, for them, I say, so what? Don't shit on my birthday, man. Come on, back off, man. What are you doing? So, anyways, I have a bus loop for every individual citizen in the city now. I'm not gonna keep that. I'm just tinkering, trying to see how can I get these people around the city faster. And I don't actually end up changing the budget for the bus system. So next episode, I'm gonna go in, fix the bus route because I'm pretty sure I put 3 bus routes in Tunnel Hills around the main loop, just so people have enough like trains or buses to go on. But I didn't realize at the time, I forgot about this feature that you can adjust the individual budget for each individual bus line. So I gotta go in there and do that. So I'm naming a citizen after myself. I just got bored. I clicked on him. I was like, oh my god, you can rename citizens. So I kind of picked I tried to get someone that was close to my age, even though that was one of the first citizens I clicked on. I was like, oh, well, he's a teen, close enough. I'm not a teenager. I'm a young adult, but teen, close enough. They'll be a senior and like a game. Like the next time I go to play the game, I bet they'll be senior and dead. So unfortunately, I'm gonna be dying pretty quickly in this game. I also name assistant after my girlfriend. So I got kind of bored while I was tinkering and kind of looking at the little features of the game and enjoying those too. And I'm color coding the bus line, so I'm gonna have, again, as I mentioned a minute ago, I'm gonna come back and just put one bus line in and then upgrade the budget for the bus line, which will allow more buses to be used on that bus line. So yeah, you can see you have every color of the rainbow bus coming in. I just realized you can name dogs. I never even noticed that. I'm gonna name a dog like Dogbert. So there would be me naming my girlfriend. There's my girlfriend. Maybe just maybe they'll meet the 2 characters and they'll fall in love, just like in real life. So we're getting close to the end of the video, guys. I just want to let you guys know that I'm trying to do my best to put in a little bit better of a video every single time. I'm putting together this video a few days later than I expected, and I'm gonna be putting another video together in a few days. Right now, I'm in my last few weeks of university, and it's getting pretty tough to get a video done every second day or every third day, while also getting all my schoolwork done, getting workouts in. Although I do have a little bit more time with the quarantine that we're in right now here in Canada and across the world. I imagine if you're watching this video, you're affected by the COVID-19 because you're most definitely a member of the world. I'm sorry, that was a shitty ass joke. Don't don't blame me for that one, guys. Don't blame me. I'm just watching people go around the town there, tinkering around, seeing that there's lots of abandoned buildings, and I'm like, what the heck? Why is so many people abandoning the buildings? I'm thinking it could be because of the buses. That might be why? I might need to do a little bit better. The buses. Why are people moving out so much? Maybe it's because there's not enough jobs. I've got a high demand for industrial and for commercial. It could be that. Also, people die in waves. I mean, a lot of people like to die all at the same time in this game. Seemingly, generations become larger than upcoming generations, and populations just take big hits every once in a while, and they bounce back. Though, so you see me, I'm just demolishing abandoned buildings just so that way they can really repopulate and restart. So guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I want you guys to comment, tell me what you think, do anything just to get some action on this video. Hit the like button if you guys liked it. If you didn't like it, don't do it. It does help me out a hell of a lot if you do, though. It helps me more than you could actually imagine. It brings a lot of people to my channel, brings a lot of people to my video. And when you're struggling and you don't get uh, barely any views like me, every single like is exponentially greater to help out the YouTuber that you're watching. So if you guys watch this far, clearly you must like something about the video, or maybe you're just like it watching this video because it's trash and you're just laughing at me the entire time. Either way, do me a solid, help me along my route and put that like on it. So I'm gonna stop begging for a like now and just get to the end of the video. So I put them all there. I actually don't like where I put it. I'm gonna end up doing something different with that. My thought process there was that if I put a mall there, I can build a hub nearby and then get to the waterfront. But what I think I'm going to do is build the waterfront city with move them all over there, build the hub, and then I'm not sure how I'm going to connect Tunnel Hills to the waterfront city there. The waterfront I'm talking is that river there near Tunnel Hills. So I'm going to have to build hub to hub. I want to keep it a closed system, that loop, though. That's why I don't want to really connect it. Although I'm more than happy connecting walking trails, maybe like a back alley route or something, or like a bus a bus tunnel. Maybe that'd be cool to the hub. Maybe a straight hub tunnel. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. This is the end of the video. I can't thank you enough for watching to the end. It means the absolute world to me. I don't get that many views, so staying this far means the world to me. If you haven't left a like yet, please leave a like. Don't worry if you don't like the video. It's alright. I won't get mad. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you guys next time.